more than 30 years old before I migrated here. So my young adults, my teenagers were spent in India. I lived in a town where what we call as a conglomeration of homes which belong to a big house. A rich lady owned these almost 10 homes which were scattered around a large garden which we rented out. We were very orthodox Hindus. My neighbor was a Sikh family who came from Rajasthan. Usually Sikhs come from the area of Punjab, but this family was a Rajasthani family. The gentleman worked in the army, so he lived there with his family. 2 houses down were what they call, I think the closest faith here is the Mennonite Christian family, with their same family. The whole house originally belonged to a family of Muslim traders, so the grandson of that trader lived in the cornermost house. Apart from this, there were 6 other homes which different denominations of Hinduism or Christianity lived. And we all lived, our play area was the same common central area. We shared a common faucet. In fact, till they built more toilets, all these 7 houses shared the same toilet facilities. We celebrated every religion. Maybe that's where my origin of my understanding of many faiths come. But I'm not the typical Indian living there, but that was my background when I grew up in Hyderabad. Given that, can you coexist? And they do. The conflicts you see is the very rare part which flares up. A lot of, in spite of the partition, in spite of the horrors of the 1947-48 area, a lot of Hindus, Muslims live together. Apart from Indonesia, India is the largest home for Muslims. It's not the Middle East, it's not Saudi, it's not Bahrain or Dubai. India is the largest place for Muslims. And they all live pretty together with day-to-day life is okay. But you do have flare-ups, and the flare-ups make news, and that's the horror. When I first came to the United States, I thought nobody stayed married, everybody got divorced, because I read the novels of the late 70s and watched Hollywood movies, which did not portray a family lifestyle. But now I come to Utah, which is where I've lived all these years, which is the bastion of family life. Before I came, my family said, "You're going into a country where people don't have anything to do with family, they're all divorced and kids are thrown out of the house when they get to age 16. That was the concept I came with. So I understand your perspective. Yes,
is there one of the highest divorce rates?
It's possible, but on the other hand, we are also a country full of family. I mean, we have family life too. That's the basis of our whole economy in this country, right?
What do you contribute that to? If they're studying the same Quran,